And I was like, I was geeked, bro. I was hype. I was like, oh shoot, DDG got my picture as this thing. And then he DM'd me and he was like, hey, send me the full one and I'm gonna shout you out. And I was like, all right, bet. So I sent him the full thing and he would never respond, never any of that. And
Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Zaddies Talk Tea podcast. My name is Connor, and I'm joined by my co-host Ibrahim. We also have a third co-host named Tierno, but he couldn't make it on this episode of the podcast. And this podcast is the number one pop culture podcast where three teenagers, most of the time, talk about the online world and their perspectives on tea that's going on. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow our other platforms because the online world is constantly changing and so will our perspectives. So let's sip that tea and dive right in. On this episode, we got a really special guest named Bryson Cole. Bryson is a graphic designer and rapper who's best known for his rapper and cartoon drawing mashups that he posts on TikTok, which has grown to an impressive following of 180,000 followers at the time of this recording. With all that being said, Bryson, man, how you doing today?
what's up, family? I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Doing great, bro.
Doing all right. We're doing pretty good actually. Anything interesting in your day so far, man?
Nah, I usually wake up 9 o'clock. I just got some Starbucks. I was a little late because my dog had to use the restroom, but that's it, man. And then listening to Kanye's album, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's dope. We'll talk about that in a sec. But anyways,
Yeah.
as mentioned before, you got a massive following on the TikTok platform, and your Instagram is growing pretty rapidly as well. So why did you get started in this graphic design? What with graphic design on TikTok?
What's funny is, hold on, where's my phone? And actually, at 10:30, I'm actually gonna have to post a TikTok. Is that okay?
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll have an alarm that goes off that tells me to post it. But so I'm a rapper first off, and I had started TikTok just so I could put my songs in the back of them. And then I was always drawing for my homies and stuff if they needed cover art. And whenever I drew, I think Lil Uzi, I was just messing around because drawing was my first love. That's what I did since I was like 10 years old. And I found rap when I was 15, so like 5 years later. But I was always doodling. I was always good at it. And I was like, man, I'll just start, drawing rappers and I'll put my music behind. But at first, I started off putting the artist's music or whatever song was popular on TikTok at the time. And when it started picking up, I was like, oh, shoot, maybe I should be doing this because it's easy for me to draw. And just over time, it just started picking up and I was like, oh snap. Rap is still what I'll do, but I'll make sure this is my business. So now BCGraphix is like my full-time job, and then I still rap, but it actually still helps me because a lot of people see the drawings and then they'll go to my rap page.
That's nice. That's nice. So you're two birds with one stone with your virality on TikTok.
Yeah, that was the goal. It's crazy.
Yeah, so with your rap, so as you said you got started rapping with 15, why did you what is it about rap? This is just the culture, you're in love with the culture, in love with the lyricism.
Well, when I first started rapping, I actually hated or before I started rapping, I didn't listen to rap. I didn't really listen to music at all. All I would do, bro, is watch cartoons and draw them. I didn't even everybody's like, oh, do you like Billy and Mandy, like Pokemon, all that stuff? Nah, bro, I would turn them on, but I wouldn't watch them. I would just pause it and then draw Pikachu or draw somebody. That's all I did as a kid. So I didn't get into rap until I was 15 because my mom would always ask me to burn her CDs on LimeWire or whatever. And she loves rap. So I would always burn her CDs. And then I started listening to Ludacris and Missy Elliott. And I was like, man, this is kind of good. And then I was doing poetry as well on the side. And I was like, all right, how can I make my poetry become more popular amongst my high school? So I on my 16th birthday, she took me to the studio and I had this poem I wrote and I rapped it, kind of tried to rap it over a beat. And it actually came out good, and I posted on SoundCloud, and everybody at the high school like heard it, and they were like, "Oh man, yeah, you should start like rapping for real." And then I just
Damn. So they were like,
yeah. But yeah, I really do love.
so they were like turned up,
What's
like.
up?
So they were like turned up. Wait, where are you? Like, what part of the states you live in?
I'm from Texas.
Oh, you're from Texas?
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
We actually had a guest like a couple of weeks ago. He's from Texas, Houston. He's like a gold digger prank type guy. So different genre as you. Yeah.
Gold digger prank.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold digger prank. But then what I wanted to ask was, what is the favorite drawing what is your most favorite drawing that you've done? Like what has been your personal favorite so far?
So far, it's probably this giant one right here.
Ooh, Kanye.
That's nice.
That's dope, bro. I saw that on your feed today. I was like, damn, like this dude's talented.
Bro, Kanye and Drake are two of my favorite rappers. So I had to draw Kanye.
Yeah, it's Kanye and Drake. It's like I don't know, they're so good, but it's just sad that they're like beefing, you know?
Beefing, you know.
Yeah, they got a long history, man. Like there's a lot to it. Like I said before, I didn't like hip hop when I was about 15, but now like I'm a hip hop head, bro. I love rap. I love hip hop.
We're the same here. We love hip hop. Ibrahim's more of a R&B type.
R&B, you know.
Like,
Respect
I like
R&B.
R&B too. Who do you listen to?
I listen to Lloyd. I listen to some low key guys. I listen to August. Listen to Lloyd. Some low key guys, you know.
Have you heard of Tyus?
I think so. Yeah.
I like SoundCloud. I like him. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more myself, more like a actual rap guy. Like I like K Dot. K Dot's one of my favorites. Yay, Kid Cudi. They're my guys. I
love Kendrick, man. I'll go to war for Kendrick. Like I know all the lyrics, all that man. I love hip hop. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's the best like genre in all the music. All right.
That's why I only draw rappers usually. Like everybody's like, man, why are you always drawing rappers? Because I love rap. So if I'm drawing Trippie Redd, I turn on Trippie Redd and I just blast them while I'm drawing them. And it's funny. I used to not like certain rappers. I'd be like, oh, I hate this rapper. I hate this. Bro, I like every rapper now. Like it's gotten to the point to where, because I used to not like Playboi Carti. And now when I listen to him, I love Playboi Carti. I love all these rappers because they all have. I had to realize, okay, there's something that they're bringing to the table that makes the world love them. And once I found out, oh, they like Cardi's cadence. Oh, they like Lil Pump's energy. Oh, they like Lil Yachty's being different and stuff like that. Then I started like to appreciate all the artists. So yeah.
All right.
Hey, so like a while back, like we did like a little segment. We were talking about like our Mount Rushmore of like 2010s rapper. Who you got in your 2010s rappers, like your Mount Rushmore?
2010?
Yeah, for 2010s. Who you got like the Mount Rushmore?
Lil Wayne, Kanye. 2010. What? Who was popping in 2010, or who was like?
No, like the decade 2010s.
So 2010 to 2020.
Yeah, like that.
2010 to 2020 is. This is actually my top 5 too. Like it hasn't changed. My top 5 has never changed. Lil Wayne, Kanye, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick. Like that has never changed. I love those rappers.
Damn.
No, I think they're the greatest to ever do it. Huh?
You ain't rocking with Eminem?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Eminem could out-rap anybody, but I can't get into his I don't know. I don't think he makes music for me, you know? Yeah. And I think that's how actually a lot of black kids feel. They feel like, man, Eminem's cold, like he's amazing, but I don't know. I can't relate to his music.
I mean, I have like a saying for Eminem: for every like genius bar he puts out a dud as well to go with that bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's also his voice and stuff. You know, like with rap, there's so much that goes into it. It's not just how. Now, if we made a lyricist list, Eminem is top 5 lyricists of all time, 100%. And in that list, I would have King Los in there. I'd have
Pac,
Side of the Prince. I love Side of the Prince. I'd have Biggie. I love Biggie. there's just a whole bunch of people that would go on that list. And then Royce the 5'9". I love Royce the 5'9".
All right. Yeah, Royce the 5'9" is pretty good. But anyways, we wanted to switch the topic a little bit here. So, you said that like the drawing stuff was what really blew you up on TikTok. Like, did you have like a certain strategy behind it, or did you just put your content like out there? You know what I mean?
I actually did have a strategy. So at first, I just put them out there. When I got 1,000, like likes on the Uzi one, that I thought that was crazy. I didn't see it getting this big, to be honest, but I'm also a very spiritual person. So I remember praying in December last year, and I was like, God, I need you, because I don't ask for money. I don't ask for much of anything. But my mom, she's spiritual too, but she's always like, you need to ask God for what you want, ask him for what you want, because if you don't ask, you won't receive, which is in the Bible. But I really started, like, I remember this prayer. I said, God, I need to make no less than $20,000 a month. I don't know how that's gonna happen, when that's gonna happen, but I need it to happen, because I'm a person who will give back. I share, and I swear, like that's my goal. So every time I was getting money, bro, I help the homeless a lot. I do stuff like that. I would just always, like, if a homeless dude came up to me or anybody asked for money, I give it to him. Like, sometimes it hurts because I'm like, man, I don't feel like I got it right now, but I told God that's what I was gonna do. And bro, January started, and I just played around and drew the little Uzi, and it popped off, and I was like, oh, that's what's up. And then the next Playboy Cardi started popping off, and then I realized, okay, I need to start posting these at certain times. So I just did my research, and 10:30, like, that's why I said I got to post in the next like 2 minutes, because that's just when it was popping off for me. But I also learned everybody's different, because the algorithm will kind of pick up like your fan base or whatever. I don't know. You really just got to play around with it. Anybody that's trying to blow up on TikTok, play around with it, and also don't stray too far from one thing. So I draw rappers. Let's see. Let me post this real quick. Appreciate y'all.
No problem, G.
No problem, man.
But I just learned I have to, so like 10:30 is the time I post, and I have to make sure it's posted. I played around with the different hashtags. Once you have about 20 different posts, then you can see, okay, what's working? This one's working. Why is it working? Oh, I used only 4 hashtags instead of 10, and you just like play around with it. It took a while, but now I'm getting the hang of it, so it's moving quicker than it was in the past.
Yeah, I remember you said something earlier about like you being a really spiritual person. We
Yeah.
actually got like a lot in common, bro. Like I've hopped on like the spiritual train as well, bro. Like I've been like manifesting, like, our podcast to blow up. Hopefully it does. Like I'm certain it
I will, man.
will blow up. You're one of the first guests I have on here, so you can flex that in the future. We gonna be big for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, like, and like, I started like, I'm starting to read the Bible. I'm starting to get into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great, man.
Good. No, I like that, man.
Yeah, like it's really eye-opening, you feel me?
A lot of people they don't want to admit that they're tapping in their spirituality, or that they might follow a religion and stuff. And like, even at the end of the day, if religion isn't for you, a lot of people do need, I just think people need to focus on a higher power, because as human beings, I think a lot of people that are like, nah, I'm not religious, I'm not spiritual or any of that, it's too much pride in the way. We have to understand that we didn't put ourselves here, a higher power did, in my opinion. And I don't know, we need to look for something bigger than ourselves. I think we're always thinking we're the main piece in life, and that's not how it is at all. Like, once we realize that we're not the most important thing in life, and that there's a higher power, there's a higher purpose, like, life starts getting good, man. I promise you.
All right, bet.
Thank you for letting me post this.
Yeah, for sure, dog. We got you. Ibrahim, you got something to ask or no?
Yeah, all right. So I just wanted to know, like, what moment in your career you knew this is what I want to do? Like, this is what I'm going to do. And like, this happened, so I'm only going to do this, forget everything else. I'm going to focus everything on this. What moment in your career did you realize that?
For like, for the BCGraphix stuff?
Yeah. Graphics.
So I started in January this year, right? And sorry, because I gotta go post on Instagram too. But I started January of this year and kept going. And I wanted to quit my job, so I worked at Lexus, which was an easy job, bro. Like it was super chill job. All I did was drive around and drop off people's cars, and got paid $17 an hour or whatever. And I'm not a person who gives up. Like I believe everybody should have a job just so you can bring in that money to support what you really want to do on the side. So a lot of people are like, oh no, I can't do what I want to do. I gotta work my job, blah, blah. F that, that's BS. Because I was working that job, I had to be there at 7 a.m. and I got off at 6 sometimes. So 7 to 6. But as soon as I come home at 6, bro, I was drawing until 1 in the morning, 1, 2 in the morning. So I'd get like 4 hours of sleep.
That's commitment, right?
Respect the grind, bro.
Because you have to put in the work. Like people think, oh, look at this person, they're big and I draw better than them or whatever. Bro, you don't know how many people draw better than me. Like millions of people draw better than me. Just like the same way some of my favorite rappers don't get noticed. And I think, Royce the 5'9", he raps better than almost everybody I can name. But I learned that there's more that goes in there. There's character that goes in there. There's humility and there's work ethic. Like people draw better than me, but I work harder than some of them.
Yeah.
So work is like the bottom line. If you're working harder than other people, you're easily going to get there faster, whether other people are more talented or not. But it wasn't till I was working there a whole year. It was about to come on my year anniversary, which was like last month. Hold on, what month is it? Is it August?
Yeah, it's about to be September. So like
it's about to be September. So it was last month, right? And that's when I had already worked from January to last month. And I was like, man, I need to quit this job because I had been making more money drawing at home. It started like slowly getting to where now I'm making more on my side hustle than my 9 to 5. And I have a fiance and she kept saying, quit your job. And I was like, are you sure? Like, I don't want to quit and ruin stuff. Like now we're getting more money in and all that. She was like, nah, go full time. Like, and then if it doesn't work after 3 months, then just get another job. Because I think people forget a job, a 9 to 5, bro, you can get them anywhere. It's not a big deal. Like go after what you want to do. And then if it doesn't work out, get a 9 to 5. And luckily I have parents that are super supportive. So they would let me stay at their house longer than most people would.
All right.
But, yeah.
All right, that's dope. Wait, hold on. We gotta start a new meeting because we on like 3 minutes left of the time limit. So.
Oh, okay. Got you. What's up?
All right. So
Right,
so what we wanted to ask you, Bryson. We saw that your Instagram, right? You've been noticed by like the top of the top, the best of the best. Like I'm talking about Aiden Ross. I'm talking about Jack Harlow. A lot of the celebrities seem to know your name. So my first question is, who has been like who is your most favorite celebrity that you were like noticed by, like, and why? Like what's your favorite instance where you've been noticed by a celebrity?
Maybe Russ.
Russ? All right.
Maybe Russ, because Russ, like, look at this. So I actually bought his book and read it. Oh shoot. Yeah. I bought his book and read it. This book is awesome. Russ is not my favorite musician, but his mind, like he's my favorite mind out of the rap industry. Because this dude tells you how it is, which I appreciate. He doesn't sugarcoat stuff. And when he saw, I posted on Twitter and he retweeted it, which just blew up my Twitter. And then he actually went to TikTok and commented on it. And that was awesome. But for the public, they probably think my favorite is DDG because DDG used.
Yeah, I was about to say he used your profile photo.
Yeah,
but that made me so mad. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he used it, and I was geeked, bro. I was hype. I was like, oh shoot, DDG got my picture as his thing. And then he DM'd me and he was like, hey, send me the full one, and I'm gonna shout you out. And I was like, all right, bet. So I sent him the full thing, and he would never respond, never any of that. And he had it up for a month, but I got no clout off of that because nobody knew I drew that except for the people that already follow me. They were the ones who showed me that he had it. And he changed all his pictures. He changed his Twitter picture to it, his Instagram. I think there was something else he changed to it. And I was so mad because I'm like, bro, nobody knows I drew that. So I'm getting no clout from this. Like, no business, no nothing. He just took me down like a few days ago.
Yo, bro.
I would say he was the best one, but he didn't shout me out. So I didn't. But that, bro, I've been noticing a lot of these pages like rap. It's funny because I'm a rapper first. So all the rap pages that I've always wanted to get on are posting my art, but they're not tagging me. I love my fan base because they hit me up and they'll be like, hey, rap just posted you and they didn't tag you. And then I'll DM rap. And
Wait, rap TV posted you?
Huh?
Like the rap account posted you?
Yeah. They followed me on TikTok and they post my videos because they know every time they post one, it's gonna get 120,000 views in a few hours. But tag the artist because this is my full-time job. So the only way I can make money is if I have people buying commissions or, buying logos or whatever for me. But when they don't tag me, I'm like, dog, that helps me not at all. That didn't help me at all.
Damn, bro.
They're getting better at it. And I think that's why my Instagram is blowing up, especially with the NBA YoungBoy. Rap posted it, and then
I saw that. Yeah, that was really good. I have to say that was really good.
Thank you, man. I started doing that because you have to reinvent yourself. So TikTok is very strict. You want to stay within a niche. You want to do like kind of the same thing. But I didn't want to bore people, so I started doing the wheel thing. And now I see a lot of people copying the wheel thing, which is fine. I don't care. Like, do what you got to do. I think the reason I'm becoming successful is because I focus on what I'm doing. And with you guys, y'all just focus on what makes y'all feel comfortable and what brings you the best results. And my biggest advice is do not focus on anybody else's stuff, because once you focus on other people's blessings, bro, you're gonna ruin your own. So just stay super focused, low-key a little selfish, and just do what you gotta do.
Damn, that's deep, bro. I can tell you a spiritual guy, bro. I just get that vibe from you.
Oh yeah, especially if you listen to my music, man. I don't curse in my music anymore.
Damn.
Well, I have a new album that's about to come out, and it does have cursing on it. But I don't think I did any of the cursing. It's from the features that were on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that's no problem. You trying to do your thing.
I didn't want to bleep them out. I'm like, you know what? It's art. I want y'all to say what you want to say.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Speaking of your wheel idea, right? So you got a bunch of cartoons, right? So this is like an interesting question, guys. If you could draw both of us as like a cartoon, which cartoon would you choose?
Yeah, like what vibe do we give off? You know what I mean?
Which
if I could draw y'all as a cartoon?
Yeah, like what vibe do we give off?
I don't know. How old are y'all?
I'm 15. We're both 15, actually.
I was about to say, y'all seem young. I don't know. I would like to draw y'all as like Adventure Time. But that's one of my favorite cartoons.
Adventure Time?
I love Adventure Time, bro.
Maybe
it's the blue shirt homie's wearing. That's giving me the vibe.
The blue shirt.
Yeah, it makes me think of Finn. I love cartoons. Or Rick and Morty. That's my favorite cartoon.
Rick and Morty, bro. I used to love that.
That's a classic.
That is a classic.
Yeah.
Adventure Time. Everything on Cartoon Network I used to love, man. But like,
yeah.
Even though like I'm grown up now, like grown up quotation marks, I'm still under 18.
Bro, hold on. Wait, y'all are 15?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are gonna blow the up, bro.
Hey.
Thanks,
bro.
man.
I got so much time. How old do y'all think I am?
22.
22? Yeah, I was about to say 22.
I'm 23, but I'm about to be 24. And I'm telling you, bro, at 18, I was like, man, I just want to be 21 so I can drink. And I'm telling y'all, bro, as soon as you turn 21, your life just feels like it goes way too fast. Like all these bills come in, you got to have your own house, you got to do this. Now you're looking for, somebody to spend the rest of your life with, if that's what you want to do, all that, bro. So enjoy it and do everything. Never turn down any opportunity, ever. If somebody offers you something, do it. I don't care how big y'all get. That's why as soon as I saw y'all's DM, I was like, I can't do it right now, but next week, I got y'all.
Oof, that really like means a lot, man. You know, there are a lot of people who are just trying to do it for the money. Like, you know, like we've had some guests on here before who's like asked for like hundreds of dollars for promotions when they weren't even that big. Like,
oh no, I don't ask anybody for money, because money comes when you're walking in purpose. When you're in your purpose, God is going to provide the money. Like, don't worry about the money. Do what you're supposed to be doing.
yeah,
And a lot of people, they worry too much about the money before they even made an impact. If you can make an impact, money will come. Like, I promise you. I was not drawing Rowdy Rich to get money, and Atlantic just hit me up and they said, hey, we want to send you money and we want to use your content. So just make great content and get the attention of people that you already know are bigger than you. And that's it. Like, that's it. Reach out to everybody who's bigger than you, get them on these interviews, and then somebody's going to see that. So everybody knows somebody. So somebody's going to be like, hey, bro, I just got on this interview. And then money will come, bro. Like, I hate when people just worry about money. That's terrible. That's a terrible mindset.
yeah. You know, like,
speaking of which, right? I texted like 15 people at once, like small people, and you were like one of the only people that I responded. It was like mad respect, you know.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. I tell everybody, like, it's funny because people think I'm an asshole because they don't know me. But like, nah, man, I respond to every DM. Now, I do understand why bigger people than me don't, because these DMs I get are just random as hell. And it gets too much sometimes. It's like, this is a lot. But I try to respond to everybody, especially if your avatar looks professional or if you hit somebody up professional. I think y'all hit me up correctly, but just like, if you hit somebody up saying, hey, this is what I got going on, blah, 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 and just try to be as professional as possible. People will 100% say yes. And if they don't say yes to you, they will years down the road when y'all already popping and big. Don't forget me when y'all are huge, though.
For sure.
Never, bro.
You're one of the realest ones that we know. Like, we just met you. You're one of the realest ones that we know, bro. Like, one of the realest best. You ain't in it for like the clout. You ain't in it for the money. You just want to see us grow, I guess. And you're on your purpose as well. We're trying to be on our purpose, even though we're 15. You know what I mean?
That's good. Hey, y'all got it figured out. Like I said, I'm 23. I went to college. I hated college. That was the worst time ever. But I went to college with so many people that were my age. Like, we're all going in as 18, and now we're all 23. And 99% of them have no idea what they're doing in life. So, because they're just trying to chase money. Oh, I want to be rich. So they're working jobs that they hate. They got degrees that they hate, and they don't like their life. So y'all follow your purpose. Like, don't let anybody tell you you won't be where you are now or where you're gonna be. Because I had so many people tell me, oh, you can't rap, bro, you shouldn't rap. And then I have a bunch of articles that will tell you otherwise. And then people told me I couldn't draw that well. Nobody bought my art in high school. Nobody bought my art. I was making custom shirts. I come to school with custom and I'd be like, bro, trying to get people to buy like $10 a shirt. Nobody bought it. But now, you know, years later, I stayed on my purpose. So it's happening.
That's nice, bro. That's really great to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, man. We at the end of I think we're gonna wrap up this episode here, but we just barely scratched the surface, man, about like, you know, what was happening here. We got our boy BCGraphix in the building, Bryson Cole, on TikTok if you guys want to give him a follow, and Instagram again at the same ad, I think, right? The same.
Yeah. BCGraphix, and then my other ad for rap is Bryson Cole TX.
All right, yeah. So, you know, we talked about a lot of deep stuff, how Bryson, you know, how he found his like passion in drawing and rapping, how, you know, how he blew up on TikTok, and how, you know, how DDG low-key kind of robbed him.
Man, hey, it is what it is, though. You know, it'll come back around. Everything comes back around.
It will come back around. Good karma is a way coming back to you. But yeah, I mean, that was our 15th episode of Zaddies Talk Tea.
Sweet.
And yeah, hopefully, you know, we can get some more people like Bryson in the world because, you know, we just need more of him. But anyways, this is Connor, Ibrahim, and our guest Bryson. We're gonna sign off now. Peace out, guys.
All right.
Thanks, guys.